What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. Today this is something different, more of a tech which you could use if you have a collection and you want to take pictures of them and whatnot, take videos. So this is the Lume Cube 2.0. as you can see on the side. This is where you use them for. It was a gift for Christmas, and they know I do photographs and videos and all that stuff, so this would come in handy. Although for the type of content that I do, this is mostly for outdoors. This is waterproof. This is like the GoPro of lights, so you can toss him around. The build quality is really good. As you can see here, I already opened it, and it's nice and sturdy. You can feel it. It's metal. It's cold, and it has a bunch, like a couple of filters on it. The diffuser, which is the light one here. And then at the bottom, this is attached via magnet to make it a warm tone. So, and then you can buy a kit where there's a lot of things in here. I thought there was another something in between, but there really isn't. I'm just being an idiot here. And at the bottom here, you get all the cords that you need. Basically, just a USB-C if you want to to charge it. And this is the mount, the hot shoe mount for your camera, if you choose to mount it there. So this is the warm level 3. Like I said, there is, so you it's magnet, so you kind of attach it here. This thing right here does not fit your Lume Cube right off the bat. I mean, you gotta have to kind of heat it up. The good thing is they do stack, so you can put the warm and the diffuser on the top. So this one is a bit tricky. You gotta find the groove on the top and heat them up with a dryer, hair dryer, or in the warm water, so you kind of soften the plastic and you kind of snap it in there. So it's okay. It's not that big of a deal, but right off the bat, if you expect this to just slide in, it won't. The build quality of this Lume Cube is metallic, so it's kind of metal. I don't know what it's called, aluminum, whatever the case is. It's nice. You can drop it, I believe, and it still would stand that. So this is how it looks like once you install this piece. You probably won't take it off, to be quite honest with you. It's just a bit disappointing that that front end is not the same material as the entire Lume Cube. So if you drop it, you would break because it's made out of plastic. So it does not make any sense, and I don't know why. But as you can see here, it diffuses the light, and the light is really bright. So I'm not going to go in depth on how bright it could go. I'm not going to go to the the nitty gritty of the details in there. I'm mostly going to cover the practical use for this in the setting that I'm in, which is mostly indoors, and photographing or taking videos of action figures, at least in my case. You see there's only 2 buttons in there, and I want to do a comparison here. This is my trusted light from Manfrotto. I don't know how many lights is this, but it's pretty bright, right? It uses 2 AAA batteries, but it's nothing compared to the light that this guy emits, this Lume Cube. You can see even the flare in there. Only 1 light. The only thing I can compare this to is like a surefire flashlight for any gun owners out there. That can blind an intruder or whoever. This is kind of same effect. As you can see, there's a screw that you can mount on top of a camera, kind of like this, but this one has this kind of ball joint head, and then you rotate it so to kind of like dim it, but it doesn't. It's not the same as a Lume Cube, where you can clearly see the variations of light. I think it's by 10%, and you can control it via app as well. I'm not going to showcase that again. There's a lot of, it's been out for 2 years. There's a lot of tutorials out there that you can view. I just want to show you the practical use. So you can mount it on a Joby kind of tripod here, a Gorilla Pod. So this is what I use it for. So you can see we got Venom here, and I use it to create the shadows at the edge here. I still have my main light, and if you want to use it with like those lens flares and all that stuff, you can see how bright it is. You could use it just like a highlighter of some sort, and you can diffuse it. It kind of builds the contour of the figure, or in this case, the subject, whatever your subject might be. And it's small enough, the form factor is small, that you don't have to have those big lights around you. If you're just in a tabletop, shooting this kind of small items, maybe you're selling on eBay or just toy photography, I think it works well. So final thoughts on this guy. The price was around $70. I know because I put it on my wish list for Christmas. It was on clearance on Best Buy. So even at that, it feels a bit overpriced for what you're getting. But it's up to you if you think you have a use for this. If you're doing tabletop photography or video, there's cheaper options, no doubt. There's cheaper options, but I looked at this as more of a do-it-all kind of light. So I was just like, hey, you know what? If we go out traveling with the kids and all that stuff, I can put it on my backpack and all that stuff. So if you think you have a use for something like that, at $70, it's not too bad. But other than that, you can get more lights with RGBs and all that stuff. So, but again, thank you for watching. If you find this helpful, get that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.